he's gonna do. It's probably what he's gonna do. Is my face cam too big, by the way? Do I need to be smaller? Or will I just look really silly next to this gigantic cup? Hey, hello everybody. Donate to me. Hit me on the head with all of your chairs. That's what we do. I can make myself more the same size as the cup. Make it look like a gigantic cup over here. It's huge. Huge cup. Clip is already started. Nice. Are you going to make it your follower sound? That's what I would do. Just Johnny Boy roasting you. That'll get you lots of follows. Okay, here we go. We've got an actual game on stream. What do you know? I still cast games. He is a caster. Even though we've been winning all the games on stream today. I think. Mostly. But Killerno7 versus P0wrnflakes. I've never seen these two play. Last time Killer played on stream, he shut down Jesse in the grudge match. Last time P0wrnflakes played on stream, I believe he dropped a series to Scrub, maybe? Oh no, he lost to K-Dop. He dropped a series to K-Dop. So both of these guys, probably pretty close in skill level. I will give this to P0wrnflakes though. I think versus K-Dop, that was his first series on my stream. He was probably feeling pretty nervous, and now he'll be a little bit more comfortable, despite the fact that there are almost 1200 if you're watching. And Killerno7 is going to have to be very careful because P0wrn is the higher rated player. He does indeed practice ones a lot more. And there we go. Misplays straight off the bat. Killer overcommitting for the side boost. Hopefully he'll avoid making that mistake too many times because that's not what I like to see. But yeah, Killerno7, last time he did play, he did have a lot of good shots on show. His aerials in particular are looking really, really good recently, especially in 1v1 where it's harder to commit to aerials and still be safe. But Killer was finding ways to do that. Oh, P0wrn going for the double touch. Gets it. And the rebound, surely. There it is. Saved by Killer at the last second. What a save by the number 7. Okay, he's going to have to recover this failed air dribble. And he's actually flipping past a lot of boost pads, is Killerno7. That's the second time that he's flipped past a big boost pad. So he's prioritizing pressure on the ball like really, really hard. Because that wasn't even a situation where P0wrn was close to him. And he still went for the ball instead of stealing the corner boost. And he's starting to pepper some shots here, just testing the goalkeeping off the new boy to the stream. But that was a save and a half by Killer just before, and he's got an equalizer. He's pressured P0wrn into a misplay, and P0wrn, he was panicking here. He didn't know that if Killer was going to try and shoot this near post, and at the last second he tried to change his stance. He was thinking about coming down off the wall and going for a half volley, realized he was going to be too late, and went for the wall clear instead. Was unable to get it. Oh, P0wrn's just flipped away from the ball. I don't like that. He's going to have to defend a really difficult shot now. And probably more shots with 0 boost or very low boost. There we saw P0wrn just off the left there grabbing a 12 boost pad. A much needed one at this point. And he will finally get some respite. Killer all in for a shot. Why do I just say P0wrn? Because my mum might be watching. And she might only have the audio on. And she'll be like, what? What? She'll be on the phone. What did I hear you say, son? My oldest son. On stream as well. There could be children watching. You can't possibly stream that. And I mention this every time that I'm casting Killer, but I love his boost trail. The polygonal. It's one of my favorites. Flake Hub. Yeah, we could call him Hub Flakes. Hub Flakes, yeah. Just as... we'll call him Hub Flakes, so you guys all know what we're talking about. So Hub Flakes is taking the lead. He is looking for a team, so this is a bit of a self-advertisement for him, which is fair enough. Fake challenge gets him a possession, well played. Small things like that can really make the difference in ones. He just made it look like he was going to commit to a 50-50 and at the last second backed off, got Killer to just pass the ball away. And he's doing it a lot. All of these fake challenges are really making Killer think twice about moving forward, and then this is actually a real challenge he throws in there. So he fakes... oh, excuse me, I just burped. He fakes to the left, fakes to the right, actually turns to the left on the third try, and Killer was expecting him to back off because he had faked about 3 challenges in a row before that. So well done mixing up the defense from P0wrn. You don't want to just fake every single challenge. You don't want to also just throw yourself at every single challenge either. You got to mix it up. And this is best of 3, remember. So game 1, extremely important. P0wrn looking to set up a bounce dribble. The ball is refusing to get up in the air though, so he's going to just transition into a possession maintenance play. Doesn't look like he secured that boost. He barely missed it. And Killerno7 is going to stick it right over his head again, just bypassing the boost on his way forward. Hey, Tortuga. Is that something to do with Tortuga from... what do you call it? Oh, the boost steal by P0wrn. Whoa, okay, the new voice is really, really creepy when you do that. Whoa, okay. Brian, chill. Chill with the eyes, dude. Appreciate the resub, the Ford Wagner. And I think it was Dios Tortuga, it was, with the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the stream, man. Killerno7 saying you need to warm up. Well, I mean, P0wrnflakes just came out of bed to do this. To play this game. Did you know, the Ford Wagner, did you know that I sounded really, really weird with this specific donation reader-outer voice? Because we've changed the voices. Of course, this will be the first segment of this stream that's going to be on YouTube. I've got 3 new voices for today, and that was the resub message voice. He's called Brian. He's from England. Don't be too mean to him. We've also got Amy on bits and Emma on donations. We might hear them. Who knows? You'll probably hear them at some point. We'll give a lot of the voices a test because there's loads and loads of voices and I've only ever used one up until now for some reason. Alright, Killer getting punished for this overextension. We'll have to wait and see. It's well played by P0wrnflakes. He's like staying one step ahead of Killer right there. Because in 1v1, it's pretty common for people to go up on the wall, fake a wall shot, and then just come down the wall with the ball. Oh, get faked, Killerno7. And there's a cheeky little inverse half flip from P0wrnflakes. Really quickly, you guys can check this out. He dodges forward and then throws his joystick down the way just to make sure that the back end of his car doesn't flip all the way over and kill the momentum of the ball with his wheels. If you flip forward and then throw your joystick down, that maintains you flip forward and you slide on your nose essentially. So pretty useful move for that exact situation. It's only useful for that one situation, I would say, for when you're just going for the tap in when you have no boost. But he's managed it in a real game. But yeah, a lot of smart plays coming out from Porn here. Fake challenges. He's faking well shots, securing a tap in. All these small things, they don't look incredibly fancy, but when you combine them all together, it can make a pretty threatening 1v1 game. There you go, another pretty smart play, just delaying the 50-50, letting Killerno7 hit the ball straight into him. It's a really smart play coming out of P0wrnflakes, showing us really as well how good K-Dop is, because K-Dop managed to dispatch with P0wrnflakes 3-1, and now Porn is just taking Killer to pieces. He's even going to slow roll this one, let the clock work in his favor. 7-3, Killerno7. He said he needed to warm up, and it's starting to look more and more like that. The game's getting out of his reach here. Somebody cheer bits. Somebody in the chat wanted to hear what the voice sounds like. I mean, obviously, I'm trying to help. Obviously, I'm trying to help that cause as well because I like money. I wouldn't read that comment if I'm not trying to, subtly encourage people to throw away their money in my general direction. Okay. Straight up whiff by Killer. He thought the ball was going to bounce off the flat. It comes off the curve, and smart play by Porn.
Dirty boy.
What? Keenan Leary, thanks very much, my friend, and Mech with the sub. I appreciate you, dude. Welcome to the channel. Slow roll by Porn. He's been watching my stream because this is something I've been encouraging people to do. If you're already in the lead, there's no reason to score the ball. Just wait for the defender to come back. Force him to run all the way back up the pitch. And with 19 seconds left, this is going to be game. Actually showing off a slow kickoff right there, just neutralizing the ball. And now he's going to go for an air dribble. How are his air dribble mechanics? Looking good to start with. And he dunks on this save. Killerno7 is down 9-3. And P0wrnflakes, not only does he get this on target and high into the net, but he follows up with a dunk, denying the clear ball. Filthy goal from P0wrnflakes. I'm not sure if Killerno7 is going to want to extend this from a best of 3 to a best of 5 after seeing that he needs to warm up. Or will he just want to get out of this lobby as quickly as possible after seeing how dangerous a competitor he's going to have to go up against here. Right, I've switched the side of the scoreboard. Let me just see if I can get it working here. Okay, we've switched the scoreboard over to here because obviously the alerts are on the other side of the screen. So that's just a little bit of a adaptation that I've made for this stream. If you've got any comments that you'd like to make about this new overlay, then definitely let me know because it's open to discussion. I'm not like locked in on this one overlay. I just wanted to test it out. Wanted to test out this new tip jar, which is much bigger, and you might have noticed it's got like over here where my mouse is, it's got all of the sub icons of people who have subscribed. They fall into the jar as well, which is pretty cool. But meanwhile, will Killerno7 be able to put up a better fight than he did? Oh, P0wrnflakes looking for a demo right there. Pretty smart, because there was really no detriment to going for that demo. He didn't have to jump for it. He didn't have to commit very far for it. Oh, what a shot! Killerno7 lifting it to the back post. He was pretty all in for this play, but I do like the shot selection. Just gets underneath the ball and pops it. He didn't even lift it. He actually just dodged underneath that ball. Interesting. Wait, what up, Abstract Logic? How you doing, man? Oh, Killerno7 smart on the shot placement right behind his opponent there. And he does go for the boost steal this time. Something I'd like to see him prioritizing a lot more is boost stealing. I feel like he missed out opportunities in that. What a touch by P0wrnflakes. He somehow managed to catch that. Very interesting method to take that ball under his control. But the consistent pressure is surely going to result in a goal, and it will. Killerno7 doubles his lead, and he might have actually warmed up now, like he suggested. Good touch by Killer, just getting it over the top of the defender. Series score placement is kind of weird. It's just because it's only there because I had to move the alerts to the other side of the screen, because the chat is now higher up, because the cheer cup is bigger. So I had to basically move the cheer cup is bigger, so I had to move the chat up, and then I had to move the alerts to the other side of the screen and swap it. It's, you know, there is a reason, trust me. I've not just, you know, randomly come up with this. Oh, 3-0, Killerno7 looking like a completely changed man. What is this? He's suddenly not only consistently pressuring P0wrnflakes, but he's getting goals without overextending. 3-0, we actually have a series in our hands, guys. But still a lot of time left for P0wrnflakes to try and get a foothold here. Oh, I like that he stayed in the ball there. Did not need to go for the side boost. He knows he can just go for the straight up outplay. He's going to carry it in. I don't know why he's carrying it in. He had the open net, and Killer's actually going to get the save. Misplay by Flakes. Oh no, what was he doing? He could have just rolled that in, but he carried it on top of his car, which slowed down the ball. Huge misplay. He had the open net. That could have been 3-1. Instead, he's still losing 3-0. Yet to be on the scoreboard. And Killerno7 is going to get a fourth P0wrnflakes misplay at the near post. And Killerno7 jumping extremely early for this one, but he does dodge to correct his path. Oh no. P0wrnflakes just not getting down in time. Completely beans the clear. But suddenly we've got a completely different game, and Killer's going to get another goal. 5-0. What has happened to P0wrnflakes? He took the first game 9-3, looked comfortable as ever. He was looking completely in control, and now he's dropped 5 goals in 1 minute and 40 seconds. I'm very surprised, I'm not going to lie. I thought that this was going to be a one-sided series after how I saw game 1 was going to go, and knowing that this is only a best of 3. But Killer's completely transformed his play, and not only that, P0wrnflakes is just looking all over the place right now. It's not even just a combination, it's actually rather a combination of two things resulting in a completely different game. That's my top 3 tips for 1v1. Score more goals than the other guy. Win kickoffs. I don't know, it was a bit of a vague question. Don't tilt is important. Oh, smart recovery by P0wrnflakes. He just squeaked it in the near post here. Let's take a look at what Killer saw. So Killer was just trying to make an interception at the near post. He did not see that P0wrn was going to come off the wall and stick it back in the direction that he came from. After this match, he'll change his name to Romantic Flakes. I would like to see that. I don't know why he didn't just call himself Cornflakes. Like, Cornflakes would be a great name. Oh, and he's got a double bump on Killer. Killer does recover though. Smart play by Killer. Not to panic dodge when he's getting bumped like that. He's not got much boost here, does Killerno7. He's trying to stay close to the ball. Doesn't want to give a free possession up. Oh, P0wrnflakes with a pre-jump save. Killer's stuck on the post. Will P0wrn get the counter-attack? He's playing it slow. Oh, and he's gone under Killer. Killer did get a touch. Unfortunately for P0wrn, it's skid wide. That was a smart play though. He faked a air dribble and then stuck it right underneath Killerno7. But he needs to get goals. Outplays are not going to be enough. He needs to transition these possessions into goals. But I'd like to highlight once more the small aspects of 1v1. I'm very impressed with for P0wrnflakes. If you notice right there, he fakes an air dribble. And he doesn't just let his car fall down due to gravity. He also, you know, tilts forward, boosts just a little bit to get down onto the ground. You know, just a couple of split seconds faster. The little things like that can make the difference. It's something we see Devo do a lot, is fake air dribble into the aerial downwards. But like I said, He's going to need to do more than just play smart. He needs to get goals, and it's not looking like that's going to happen. Killerno7 setting up the Brazil now, and it's looking likely, honestly, with how ineffective Porn's attack has been. He's got a chance here, though, but he, again, just refuses to make a proactive play. He's getting a lot of ball time, but is unable to transition that into goals for large portions of this game. Oh, and he's left the ball. I don't like this. Killer is going to shoot to the far post. I'm surprised. I feel like a near post shot there would have been more effective, because it was pretty obvious Porn was going to save just about anything there. But Killerno7 barred down, and the Brazil. Beautiful throw. Right over the top of Porn. He's trying to pick up the charity boost pads. Gets 2 of them, but that's not even close to enough to challenge Killerno7, who will Brazil game 2. Your share.
Your share is like crack. Keep up the great work.
Share.
Tiny Moy.
Tiny Moy. Love it, dude. Appreciate the resub. Das QC2. Welcome back, buddy. Killerno7, 8-1. We've had incredibly one-sided 1v1s here. So Killerno7 has, you know, made a huge turnaround to go from losing 9-3 and now winning 8-1 and going into the ace match, which will be the 3rd match. He's got to feel pretty confident now. And Porn, he's got to try and get some sort of momentum going towards the end of this game, because he's going to go into game 3 horrendously demotivated if he doesn't score some goals here. Alright, he's got a decent pop there. He's got the boost advantage as well, but Killer's saved up enough to challenge. Smart play by the German. I'm not sure what team Killerno7's on now, because of course he was teamed up with Freaky and with Pondex, but now Freaky has of course joined up with Pashi and Violent Panda, so I don't know who that leaves Killerno7 with. He's not got LFT in his name, but I don't feel like he's I don't remember hearing who his team is. And Porn seemed like he had a save here, but he's actually just doinked it into his own net. Oh yeah. Just another misplay by Porn. I mean, it doesn't really matter. 9-2, 8-2, what's the difference? But he's doinked it into his own net. It's got to feel pretty bad. Fake kickoff. He's actually reversed back and taking the boost as well. It's a very committed fake kickoff right there. But the fake aerials have not been successful. You think Siki? Oh, okay. He's teamed up with Siki, is he? Interesting. Oh man, Killerno7, 10 goals in one game. What a turnaround. Porn's is freestyle, and he knows it's over. He knows it's game, and he's not feeling too good after doinking it into his own net. And for those of you who don't know, for those of you who have not watched the Subpar but in HD 10 tips to go pro in Rocket League, well, firstly, if you haven't watched that video, definitely go watch it. It's hilarious and informative. So that's number 1. Number 2, if you don't know what a doink is, it's where when you see the ball coming at you with speed, you just get underneath it and you jump, and it like gives the ball all your vertical momentum from the jump, just transfers to the ball, and it keeps going the direction that it was going, but even faster. You just gotta wait until the ball's barely past you and then you jump. Just kick the back end with a little bit of pace. But if that doesn't make sense to you, again, just go and watch that tutorial from Subpar but in HD. A great channel, a great community of guys there. Oh, it's Killerno7, Pondex, and Siki. That is a good team. That's a very, very good team. I'm looking forward to seeing how they do. Because Siki and Freaky are actually pretty similar in playstyle. I feel like Siki could provide the perfect anchor for Killer and Pon to just go nuts and put a ton of pressure on the opposition. Alright, more possession maintenance for Porn, but he's just given a turnover to Killer now. And Killer has, or no, we've actually, I'm getting confused because they've switched teams. It's actually, oh, it's Killer who's going for possession maintenance and the turnover. Excuse me for mixing up the names. I was confused because I was like, oh, Killer's going for a low 50-50. That's what Porn's been doing. Oh wait, it is Porn. That's what gave it away. But Porn's giving Killer so much space to do whatever he wants here, much like game 2. And Killer's very comfortable just staying close to Porn here. He knows that Porn's completely boost starved. Oh, that's a bit of an overcommit though. Double jump challenges are pretty long in the recovery time, but Porn's missed the open net. That is a sign of a triggered man if I've ever seen one. And Killer with the outplay off the wall. And the finish to boot. Oh my goodness, Porn with the 2-goal miss. He's completely missed an open net, and then he challenges when Killer's on the wall, and he's not. He says he should have gone to sleep. I mean, based on game 1, it looked pretty good for him, but suddenly he goes into game 2, gets demolished 10-2, and now Killerno7 has is looking the favourite. Oh, I love the fake. I don't even know if he meant to do this, but Killerno7 has actually faked out Porn. I was going to say this is a perfect opportunity to fake, because with Porn facing him, he has to commit to a pretty all-in challenge. But oh dear, Killerno7. I think that was a misplay. I don't think he meant to do that. I think he jumped by accident, and then it just worked, because Porn jumped past the ball as well. Well, look how much boost Porn has saved on the face-off. He can't get the shot on net, but he made it like halfway to the ceiling there. The power of Killerno7's shot, though. The ball doesn't even hit the ground before it crosses the line. What an absolute boomer by him. Front corner of the Octane, a subtle air roll at the end just to guarantee that he'd get the biggest boomer possible. I'm very surprised to see this turnaround of events in this series. Born again, he's 3-0 down, like the previous game. In game 2, we saw him with an open net run in, and he slowed the ball down, and then Killer went forward up. Oh, Porn was going for the backflip flick, and he accidentally side flipped. Gets the demo, so he's going to get a take 2 on this possession. But he really needs to start converting these chances. He's getting chances to score, but he is not converting any of them. He tried a pretty technical move there. More mind games by Killer, but I mean, when that's already worked, it's like one of those situations where fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Oh no, the other way around. You know what I mean. It's late. Give me a break. But this is absolutely looking like Killer's series to lose now. The newcomer started so strong, but now Killer's just turned it around. The veteran is looking like he's in control. Oh, never mind. He's not in control anymore. Pouring with the two goal miss from Killer. Pouring with the counter attack. Great pass, says Killer. He's not wrong. That was a really, really good pass. He kind of condemned himself by boosting after the initial dodge to Killer. He did one jump, boosted, and then he dodged to the left to try and get the ball with the front end of his car. But by boosting, he'd actually continued on too far. Okay, he's got his goal back, though. Decent kickoff goal by Killer. Horn was in a really, really bad spot here. Completely underneath the ball. He needs to pop that much sooner. He's got to pop that at the earliest possible opportunity. Johnny's a natural born caster, so good with words. Thank you. Fool me 3 times. F the peace signs. Right, what is Porn going to do? This is where champions are made, or where they are destroyed. Is he going to take his chances? The answer continues to be no. This Killerno7 has got the luckiest of bumps, and he's got an open net run in which he's never going to miss in a million years. And this is not a million years, this is only a couple seconds. Oh dear, P0wrnflakes, what is going on? 5-1. He says he should have gone to bed. I mean, he said that he was already in bed before playing. He was talking in my Twitch chat, and he said that he could play, but then when I got him a game, he was like, okay, hold on, let me go to my PC and turn it on. Okay, finally, hook dribble does work. Porn back on the table. Killerno7. He's not out of the woods yet. He's got to be careful. Cheeky little power slide around the ball by P0wrnflakes does outplay Killer. Killer's looking really solid on face-offs. He's doing my style face-off where he just goes around the ball and hooks it back towards his own half. On near post, Boomer does outplay P0wrnflakes, who's doing alright. He's been grabbing the charity pads pretty well. And, you know, honestly, it's not a terrible line of play what P0wrnflakes did there. He's showing the near post to Killer because at the end of the day, he wants Killer to shoot at the near post because that'll mean he can hit the ball into his own corner and probably collect the possession. Unfortunately, Killer's shot was just a little bit too fast and he didn't react to it in time. And 6-2. He needs to score with literally every attack. I don't think he's going to get more than 4 chances. Nice backflip dribble. Popping it high over Killerno7. Way over him. And now we're looking like a lot more of a winnable game for P0wrnflakes. Beautiful backflip dribble. Also note that the backflip is a much better option to pop the ball than a double jump there, because if Porn had double jump, Killer would have just smashed P0wrnflakes as he was going for the ball. And will Porn get a kickoff goal? Yes, he will. He's back within 2. We've got a series on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Killer's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. Is Killer top 20 EU? He doesn't play 1v1 ranked. He just does like private games and stuff occasionally. But he is a former rank 1 1v1 player. Like way back in season 1, Killer was literally rank 1. Oh, and he's given Porn another goal. That is going to be an open net. Oh my goodness, we're back within 1. And I said with about 1 minute 40 remaining that Porn needed to take all of his chances, but he's taken 3 in a row in the span of 23 seconds. And now he's got a lot more time to play with. He does not need to all in at all, and he's gonna get rewarded. Ties the game 6-6, wins another kickoff, gets the air roll shot off of his own pop. Killerno7 looks in despair as the ball arcs over his head. And he's just questioning reality at the moment. He doesn't know what's going on. He was so in control. He had, I think, an aggregate score of 16-4 in game 2 and game 3 up until the comeback began. And now, 4 goals in a row for his opponent. Killer's got to be worried, but he's got the possession. Oh, he's lifted it over. That's going to be fine. He can take the boost and continue to pressure. Porn's got to be careful. Will he continue to pick up charity pads? Yes, he will. He's done a good job picking up charity pads this game in defense. But Killer's shots continue to be threatening. Oh, P0wrnflakes has got a sore nose after that one. The follow through did mean he beamed his own car off the post. And Killer's going to continue to shoot. Porn's goalkeeping is still solid for the time being, but it's getting to the point of the game where one chance is all it's going to take. Is Porn going to get the open net run? And no, he's going to slow play it. He decided that his jump was not a good angle, so he's going to take his time. Taking a first touch. I love this. Killer's in a horrible position. Game was there for Porn to win. He's actually just going to reverse out of the net. I feel like he could have gone faster if he went over the top, but oh my goodness. P0wrnflakes had all the time, all the space, and he just ran it straight into Killer, who's got the counter-attack goal. And he's managed to squeeze a goal at the end of a game that he really feels should have been his much more comfortably. Are we going to see any more twists in the tail at the end of this game? No, we're not. Killer shuts it down 8-6. That's game. GG's. Killerno7 punishing the boost grab. But at the end of the day, P0wrnflakes needed boost there. He was kind of hoping that Killer would hit the ball up the wall, and then he could grab boost and maybe go for a full court carry. So I don't disagree with P0wrnflakes grabbing boost at the end there. He's got to get full boost or else he's never going to be able to carry the ball across the field anyway. And P0wrnflakes saying no best of 5. Killerno7 wanted best of 3. He's got to go. But GG's turned into just a 2-goal game in the ace match, despite very one-sided game 1 and 2. But Killerno7 squeaks it. The veteran continues to look pretty solid. P0wrnflakes writing to me on Steam. He says he wants to kill himself 5 times. That's maybe a little bit excessive. A little bit excessive. But there you have it. Killerno7. He's on a little bit of a win streak now. He's beaten Jesse and now Porn on stream. 2 players who are probably not the absolute top tier of 1v1 competition, but you know, they are high-level competitors nonetheless. Not to be messed with. And yeah, GG's. Well played, Killer. Thank you for playing, and P0wrnflakes as well. Thanks for playing, man. Good series. Best of 3s don't always end up being 3. Though most of the time they don't end up being 3 games. It's very often just a 2-game sweep in best of 3. And going 3 games with you know, such one-sided game 1 and 2, very, very interesting to see a close game at the end of it all. Do I know a player called Icy? No.